Well, this is fantastic. What amazing skill. There's nothing for me to say.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mangs, and I welcome you guys back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 7 Hector Hard Mode Ranked Walkthrough Playthrough. Fuck! I can never get it right.
It is hard to get right, trust me. Like, London had me do it like one time for one take. Like, I think we do it once every 0% playthrough, and I never get it right on the first try. Whereas he has like 20 chapters of practice every playthrough, so it's easier for him. I am Mecha, by the way.
Yes, Mecha's joined here. He's playing alongside with us. Actually, he's not. He's just watching me. He's forever trapped in the eternal torment of watching me play Fire Emblem. Although, I gotta say, we're doing pretty well so far. I haven't checked out the rankings for this chapter, though. It's gonna be interesting.
You'll forget. I know you'll forget.
No, I won't. I promise. It's the first thing I'll do when I enter battle preparation. I'm gonna check those damn rankings. I swear. I swear.
Okay.
Following Uhai's last words, Hector ventures towards the heart of the forests. He is greeted by an extraordinary sight. A building unlike anything he's ever seen. It was clearly not wrought by human hands. It is waiting for the masters who abandoned it in centuries past. Massive beyond belief. These ancient ruins have nothing to do with humankind. Hector has arrived. He has found the Dragon's Gate. Yet there's going to be human-sized doors, thrones, hallways, you know, things that... I'm making sense again, aren't I?
You have arrived at your destination. Thanks for using Uhai GPS.
It just tells you to turn left by the rotted tree. It's the only thing I can do. Turn left when you reach the rotted tree. Thanks to
Turn left? Is this Asian Uhai? I guess he does look Asian.
He does.
Turn left.
I mean, all Sakans look a little bit Asian, don't they?
Yeah.
We're here. The Dragon's Gate. ... Mecha's brilliant voice acting. What's wrong, Ninian? You're trembling. This place is so frightening. Something powerful. It's her power, isn't it?
No, it's just Marcus. It's just Marcus.
She's sensing Marcus' insane power level. Her power? What's that? You need us to ability to sense impending danger. Her memory may be gone, but her power remains. What is it that you sense, Ninian? I should not. I should not have come here. Something awful will happen if I'm here. Ah. Ninian, snap out of it. This place, no! She's getting worse. Let her get away from here. You'll not be going anywhere. And in comes the villain warp trick that only Effidel can do.
Black text boxes. Oh my god.
You don't like the black...
So evil.
That's how you know they're evil. That little bird has escaped this island cage twice. Now that she's back, she'll not be allowed to fly away again. Who are you? We meet at last. I'm Effidel. Pleased to make your acquaintance. You're Effidel. I've been looking forward to this. Gallantly spoken. Of course I know who you are. Marcus Ostia's younger brother, Lord Hector. And here we have Kaelin's beloved princess, Lady Lindis. So exactly why does he not have Marcus's silver lance through his forehead yet?
I don't know. Because he would vanish if he tried.
Right, I guess.
I like how he's like trying to be impressive by knowing their names, but these are like celebrities of like medieval times. So
like, wow, you know
like, oh my god, I know who you are. You're Britney fucking Spears or you're like fucking Ariana Grande. Holy god, how do you know that?
By the way, the gift I left for you in the forest, was it to your liking? The corpse of that filthy red-haired traitor?
You mean Uhai?
Monster, stay right there. I'm going to give you some warning before I attack. No, now I see. She was an Ostian spy, wasn't she? Don't worry, she did not suffer. It only took one blow. Die! He vanished.
Oh my god, he vanished.
So, have you heard about, there's something quite interesting, something that's been bothering me for quite some time. I'm not sure if you've heard about this, but if you do not recruit Kanas,
that's right.
In this cutscene, you will instead see a druid where Kanas is standing. Yeah, it's something that I don't know why. I think I
know what it is, probably.
Yeah, it's, I don't remember if it was during one of my Let's Plays, but I remember seeing it. I was like, what is that druid doing there?
Mm-hmm. Well, do you want my kind of explanation now?
We'll finish this scene first.
Okay, sure.
This girl is needed for my master's ceremony.
Because everyone's so into this, you know? It's amazing dialogue.
Not anyone! Let me go! Warp. Vanished. Blast! Man, he must have used up all of his rewarp staves by now. Lord Effidel, is the girl with you? As you can see. Oh, the ritual can take place at last. Yes, however, we have an infestation of mice to deal with. They should be scurrying in here momentarily. They must be dealt with before the ritual takes place. May I entrust this task to you? Of course. I am. I am Darin, Marcus Lausch, ruler of this world. Very well. I'll leave it to you. Ruler of the world.
Thank God this is the last chapter. We have to listen to this bullcrap. Make it stop.
Humans, they are so very fragile. Enough runs Ephidel. Wow, I can't wait until we get to fight Ephidel. He's just they spent so much time building him up. It's gonna be an epic battle against him. Don't you agree, Mecca?
No. Fuck Ephidel. I hate this character so much.
Ah, you've done well, precious Ephidel. Shall we prepare for the ritual?
No thanks.
Is he just
What if he just said no?
Nergal! What's it gall, you Marcus Farah? It's destiny. There could be no other outcome. Despite all of your mischief, the girl was fated to return to me. My son, where is Hollywood?
I challenge my fate.
He's still alive. Of course, it's only a matter of time before the Black Fang finishes him. Nergal, prepare to die. Wow, that's the best assassination attempt ever.
So bad.
Garg. Blocked an action from Albert.exe. Albert.exe has infiltrated the system. Firewall has blocked this program. Jafar shutting down. That was a surprise. When did he undo his bonds? Why do you not heed my warnings, Lord Albert? You cannot alter destiny. Stop this foolishness. Ergigrau. Jafar, take Marcus Farah, the girl, to the far chamber. I will begin preparations for the ritual. Thy will be done. Beep boop.
Beep, boop.
Hey, it's Maxime. Or is it Cameron? I can't remember. I think
This is Cameron.
Yeah. I've been waiting for you. You've done well to come so far. Lord Albert, where is he? Inside. His father inside. You will never see him, though. Even if you break through here, the path you seek is guarded by Marcus Laus. Will you not withdraw?
Is this Fire Emblem or a Monty Python sketch? Jesus Christ.
It's too late for that, isn't it? You'll never leave alive.
Is that all you came here to say? Is tell them where the Marcus is and then just retreat? Because we've already filled our quota for like retarded laughing, so...
Oh, first thing I
Okay,
do.
so, Canas... Oh, I guess rankings, yeah.
Say it.
Yes! Spectacular! You quote-unquote amaze me, Mangs.
We have a new intro. Amazing. Okay. Well, okay, I forgot to check out the rank. So it seems like our funds rank...
I told you you forgot. You were on the screen and you forgot. I told you.
So it seems like our funds rank is going down a little bit, but we're about to get a silver card, so that should be rectified. But so far, so
Have the
good.
silver card, you retard.
Yeah, but we haven't bought anything with it yet. Anyway, so I've actually done the battle preparations beforehand. This is a really cool chapter, Chapter 20, Dragon's Gate. There's a lot of shit going on here. This is kind of the end of an arc, so it's sort of like a final... It's the finale of an arc. That's the best way to describe it.
It's the location of the final chapter.
It is the location of the final chapter.
It actually is.
There is...
They could have ended the game right here.
So,
would have been better, because this game sucks. Okay.
don't turn into Mr. Antonin 2.0 now, Mecha. Alright, so the boss of this chapter is Darin. He's a general. He's not a huge threat. He's on a throne, so he's got some avoidance, but he's fairly easily dealt with a hammer or magic. Although his resistance is pretty good. He's not a super big threat.
He's on the throne, so his movement is basically reduced to 0, which makes him a non-threat.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Hector with the Hector with the wolf bell can pretty much like kill him in 3 shots, I do believe. So it's not a huge threat. However, there is a mini-boss here, Cameron. He's not super challenging either, but you gotta watch out for him a little bit. He can take you a little bit by surprise since he is a paladin. He's certainly better than the last paladin mini-boss. Fire Emblem 7 actually has a lot of paladin mini-bosses. I think it has like 4 in total.
Yeah, I think the class description is like Defender of Justice or whatever. Maybe that's a Cavalier though.
Yeah, that's the dedicated Cavalier.
Yeah, I think that's Cavalier. And then it's funny that the Black Fang has like 5 Paladin bosses or something.
Yeah. So he comes.
Anyway, Steel Lances are like in fashion or something.
Yeah, something along those lines. And he has Elixir. So there's a lot of shit to do in this chapter. Not only this is your only opportunity to get the member card. There are actually 2 secret shops here. There's one here. And there's another secret shop. I do believe it's on this forest town right here.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, you can buy killer weapons and physics, and I don't remember what this sells. Do you remember what this sells?
Okay, so the one you're on right now is physics and a couple of other things that are not very good. I think it's like silver blade and other dumb shit you don't need. And then the bottom right one is killer weapons and maybe lockpicks or something. Generally, I only visit the upper left one. The killer weapons are like too far out of the way, and you can buy them later, so it's like whatever.
Right. Okay. So, and there's treasure to get, a lot of treasure, though most of these 2 treasure chests will kind of be gotten for you, so it's not really a big deal. Alright, let us jump into it.
Okay. I'm never going to talk about the Druid Kanas thing, right?
You can talk about it now.
Okay, so what happens is the game preloads shit. Do you want to voice act this? I bet you do.
Okay. Hey you, what are you doing here? What am I doing? Is that a proper greeting? If you don't know me, you must be a new recruit, yes? I was assigned to the Dragon's Gate about 1 month ago. I thought as much. I'm Legolt. You heard my name, yes? Legolt? Oh, you're the Hurricane. Second in ability to none but the 4 fangs. No, that is simply not true. There are generic enemies with better stats than Legolt. Yes,
Dude,
yes.
It's story-wise.
That's me.
Please.
I beg your pardon. No worries. Now then. I have to fill my purse with treasure and leave the Black Fang behind. No sense in staying on
No one's gonna do anything about it.
No sense in staying on a sinking ship. No sense at all. Hint, hint. I can be recruited. Okay, now tell me.
Okay, so if you look at Nightmare, use Nightmare. It's just a program you use to hack the game to check like what units are on the map. You see like the enemies, but you can also see player units. And sometimes those can be like the ones that are preloaded during a cutscene, like when Fidel was teleporting around the place. And I think what happened was the game either uses Kanas's current state or it uses a default one if he's not there or if they can't find him. And then the default one was probably a druid by accident, and that's why he looks like a druid if he's not recruited.
I closed him. I turned down your volume.
Oh, okay. Mecha's too loud. It's too high quality. We need to reduce him so we can say, oh, Mecha's low quality. Barely hear this guy.
Keep talking. But yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, so basically, I think the druid is accidentally his default, and when the Kanas is unrecruited, it uses his default. Whereas if he's there, then they just use his state. You can kind of fumble around with it if you know a bit about Nightmare, but I won't really go in depth here.
Okay.
I think we should talk about how fast you gotta go this chapter.
Right.
Yeah.
So, here's Legolt. Legolt's the second thief that joins you. You need to talk to him with any of your main 3 lords. I think Lynn, Hector, and Eliwood can all recruit him. And Legolt.
Yes and no, but yeah, kind of.
So
it's weird.
Legolt's he's the second thief, so he's kind of like, you know, if you didn't train Matthew, he comes in to pick up the scraps. I mean, he has much better bases than Matthew. Overall, I do believe like if you train both of them, I think Matthew ends up slightly better in terms of pure stats. But Legolt has better bases and requires much less investment. But at the end of the day, if you don't plan to use the fell contract on him, and I don't think I'm going to use the fell contract because I'm probably just going to sell it since it's so valuable and we need it for the funds ranking. Really, the only thing you need a thief around for is open chest stealing, stuff like that. Vision and Fog of War. So, Legolt kind of does exactly what Matthew does, but he does it a little bit better, since I do believe Matthew's stats are not anywhere near as good as this at this point. It's worth noting that Legolt gets hard mode bonuses on Hector hard mode, which helps him out a little bit, helps his survivability out. I mean, he's fairly bulky for a thief. I mean, 29 hit points, 8 defense. It's pretty good, almost comes with capped speed, so he can pretty much steal anything. His strength growth isn't fantastic, but then again, you don't need Legolt to do damage anyway. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, he's a thief. So I rank Legolt a 3-star or 5 because, you know, he's a Matthew that joins later. You know, Matthew gets 4 out of 5 stars in my book because he's available from the very start. So he's got much better availability. But Legolt is like 3 out of 5 stars because he does the exact same things as Matthew does, but just he comes later. What do you think about Legolt?
Yeah. I think 3 stars is fair. So the thing about thieves is, as you said, they don't really need stats. When you open a chest, the game doesn't really ask you to have like certain stat benchmarks or anything. So they can be like interchangeable. Sometimes you need 2 thieves though. I think that makes a second thief just nice to have. Legolt stats are, I think, strictly better than Matthew's, unless Matthew's like level 20. Matthew's strength and defense are particularly worse, if I believe. I think just, like hard mode bonuses, I think in general are very overrated, especially on a unit with like shitty growths, because they don't use personal growths, they use class growths, and those are really low, and they're only 5 levels in FE7 Hector hard mode, so they don't really change too much about him in general. He becomes a bit faster and a bit bulkier, but not that much. I think the only aspect of Legolt that you didn't really touch upon was his higher constitution. He has 9 constitution, so he can use steel swords and only lose 1 speed. And since he's pretty fast to begin with, we'll usually double. I think you'll find him useful for like stealing kills here and there, because as we know with Matthew, thieves gain more XP than other classes, so he can help your experience rank for a little bit.
That is actually a really good point. I never thought about that before. Yeah, but the steel sword, the gold should be able to do very decent damage actually. Not like he's not gonna hit super hard, but he's gonna hit hard enough to like kill units on half health or below. And yeah, as you said, experience rank is very important. So yeah, what do you? Yeah, you already said 3 out of 5 stars. So, Legolt is going to... You may notice something very interesting with Legolt. He doesn't come with a lockpick, he comes with 2 chest keys. And this is probably so that his AI won't open this door. He's going to make his way up to this chest and to this chest, and then he's going to make his way all the way over there. And I do believe... I play this map a lot. I think it's like on turn 7 or 8 where he runs away. So you got to get up to this point with one of your main characters before turn 7 or 8, and you need to talk to him. And you got to be a little bit careful, because these mages, like, if you recruit him when he stands here, and if he takes some damage, then he can get killed by these dark mages right here. I've actually screwed up on that a couple times. It is also...
I hope you've killed everything by then. But,
okay. We'll see. It's also worth noting, I think, that if that in Eliwood story, I think Legolt appears up here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like normal mode or Eliwood mode. I can never really tell, because I only
he
really
escapes through here.
Yeah.
Now,
I've been playing some like Eliwood hard mode, and it's right that the goal does actually open that door, and it completely caught me off guard when I was playing, because he never does that in Hector hard mode.
I think it's
and it completely screwed up my whole plans.
I think it's because he starts with a lockpick in Eliwood story.
Yeah. It's one of the annoying things is you gotta find lockpicks somewhere. If you don't steal them, then you probably only have the one that Matthew has, but you can buy them in this chapter if you're missing any.
Right. So, oh, nice one. We can bring this guy to 1 health and then have Lynn get the kill. So another thief.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get a kill.
So another thief will spawn 1 turn, I think, after Legolt starts moving. That thief will come with a member card, and as I said, you need the member card to visit the secret shop. Yeah, I'm useful.
Are you gonna visit the secret shop, Mangs?
I'm. Like you said, I think I'm going to visit the northern one, I think.
Okay.
I brought the silver card on Matthew.
Okay, good. I was going to ask you this and then not remind you to get it.
I have thought a little bit about it. So Lowen right here, his job is to go and get this longbow archer, because he can be a little bit annoying if you don't kill him on the first turn. He's just gonna run away and attack you from behind the walls and stuff like that. And generally, my strategy is going to be, I'm going to split my army in half. I'm going to send half of my army. Yeah, we got a longbow. That's not very good. I'm going to send half of my army up here, including one of my 3 lords to recruit Legolt. And then I'm going to send the rest of my army through this crank right here and go this way. Now, there's a lot of nomads here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Lowen with a javelin on the other side of the wall. And he's hopefully going to be able to chip them down a little bit. Maybe with the help of Bartra. Bartra, look at Bartra's fucking retinue of weapons right now. This guy is amazing. You can also... If you want to, you can send...
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
Just distract 1 nomad and get him killed, but you only brought like 8 javelins, so I don't know how much he's gonna get killed this chapter.
Well, considering Oswin doesn't double, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna send Marcus this way, because there's a lot of scary enemies up there. Actually, come to think of it, I'm kind of regretting not bringing more hand axes, because there's a lot of lands... Or actually, come to think of it...
He says as he opens the first cavalier with a sword.
Fuck it, fine. And I'm actually going to use Farina right here to
Wait, you
Fiora, not Farina.
I was like, why would you bring Florina over Fiora?
One cool aspect about Fiora that I forgot to mention is that she has the wind affinity, so she gets the tactician bonus. And I'm up to 3 stars. That's plus 3 hit and plus 3 avoidance for Fiora.
Wow,
good unit.
What a big difference.
Good unit right there. Mina's talking to me on Facebook. She's talking about Sonic Adventure. I'm sure if you can even read it.
Fuck Facebook. No, I can barely read like the bottom right notification.
Yeah, you guys can't see it because it's not part of the screen that I'm recording, but it's still.
It's like a cell. Thanks, private sessions with Mina broadcasted on Skype is like my only portrait to the outer world, I guess.
Yeah, it's the only interaction you get. What? She doesn't double? What the fuck?
I said portrait, I meant a port. You know what I mean.
It's so nice of that fighter to break down the wall for us.
He's not a Trump voter.
He hates Trump. He's gonna tear down that wall.
Aaron is basically Trump.
Yeah, actually, he does. People have made comparisons. Trump with pink hair.
He looks the exact same, and he thinks he's the leader of the world.
Man, yeah, he thinks he's the leader of the world. What a deluded man. All right, so I'm going to get this chest right now. This chest
Raven is not going to do anything for the rest of the map.
He's not
so
gonna
far
do.
behind.
Yeah, I could pick him up with Marcus, maybe. I don't know. But first, let's do this. I could pick him up.
Every map starts with, I could pick this guy up with Marcus.
Then
every map.
Then it devolves. Oh, right. This guy doesn't move.
He moves.
Okay, he moves. Never mind.
He moved on turn 1.
Anyway, let's see if Osman can kill this guy. Yep, he can. Lovely. That's one less nomad that you have to deal with. These nomads are more annoying than anything, but they tend to block your path and be really annoying. So, ooh, also Osman got speed. Almost called him Osview because he leveled speed. That's all right. Then I don't like placing Bartra here though, because then the nomads will just attack him from the forest, and there's no fucking way he'll ever hit. So I prefer to do this, but I do want to start breaking down the wall. So I'm gonna do this. Boom. That way Lowen can get attacked from 2 sides and hopefully weaken 2 nomads.
Sure hope he has a vulnerary with him, because there's a lot of enemies there.
Oh shit, he doesn't.
Rip.
But Kanas has. And he, I also brought the guy.
Kanas has 1 use, yeah, great.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I was contemplating early promoting Kanas.
Oh, you could do that, yeah.
Yeah, he's fun.
I did that for this chapter as well, actually.
It's
well, at the end of the chapter.
It can be situationally pretty useful to do that. Alright. Ooh. Oh! Ellie good! Look at Ellie good, man.
Ellie OP.
Ellie's so good, man. So good. I gotta be very careful, because Cameron, or Maxine, or what the fuck his name is. Cameron.
Generic Paladin boss.
Generic Paladin boss. He can move pretty fast, so... And you don't... If you can avoid it, you preferably do not want him to attack from the forests. Lol.
Helpful.
I mean, no matter what he does against Hector, Hector's probably not gonna hit him, because he's probably just gonna switch to his steel sword, I guess. But, we'll see what we'll do. So, I think what I'll do right here is I should probably pick up Raven, shouldn't I? What do you think?
I don't know. It's not that great. It would have been better if he had been promoted, but right now, I don't know what he does better than Eliwood, who has the rapier. I guess he's a lot faster, but Eliwood was doubling that Cavalier anyway.
Yeah, I guess we don't need to pick him up. Alright, fine.
You might need Marcus to, like, help breaking a hole into everything. Well, why would you put him in front of Hector?
I don't know. I guess I'll put him here then.
I thought you wanted the Paladin boss to attack Hector with the Wolf Gill. I thought it was like almost a clever thing to do.
I guess you're right. Alright, let's go pick up Raven.
We'll even drop him then.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop him off this turn. I'm gonna let Lynn deal with that guy, but I'm gonna do this. I also got the unlock staff on Priscilla, so I can go and unlock that if I need to.
Yeah, one thing I like about this chapter is you have like a ton of units to deploy, and you also get the 3 lords for free. So unlike most Hector hard mode chapters, you have like a lot of units you can feed EXP to if you want, and like spread them out.
Yep. So Legolt gets a guiding ring. We're gonna get him though. So Legolt is actually just helping us here. Wow, Lynn's so good.
He just doesn't know it yet.
He just doesn't know it yet. Crit. Aw. Oh, more XP for her, I guess. But yeah, this is definitely the chapter to train some of your weaker units. There's a lot of units to train them on. A lot of cavalry, and all of your 3 lords have anti-cavalry weapons, so... And these Trump haters are so good. I love them. Never Trumpers, breaking down the walls. Lowen, sadly, does not 2-hit KO these nomads, which is a little bit sad, but he does 2-hit KO this guy. Now, I have a secret book that I haven't used. I have a secret book that I haven't used, and I'm almost like contemplating giving it to Loan.
Yeah. Depends on your funds rank. You can probably afford to do it, but it's like, if you use the secret book, you might not be able to afford something else.
Yeah, that's a good point. So...
Fuck 0 damage.
Barden.
Think.
Did you see the picture Mina made? Bart,
yes.
Armor Knight Bartra. It's the best.
Oh, I thought you meant the other picture Mina made.
Mina makes a lot of pictures. Let's see. Okay, so let's try to give this kill to Kanas. It's not super reliable, but you know, we'll try. Ooh.
Reminded that Kanas has had like 1 level up so far and wasn't even a good one, but he's still like 2 going everything.
He's doing
this
pretty
is not
well.
a bad unit.
No, he's not a bad unit. I'll give him that. Alright, we'll break down this wall. That way we open up attack from other guys later. So this is actually a good... Oh! This works.
Nice. I would found it like 2 cavaliers in this game that had swords.
He's like, yeah, finally.
Cameron doesn't even get a death quote.
No, he doesn't. That's so weird.
Maxime doesn't either, I'm pretty sure.
Hit points, defend resistance.
Also no battle quote, just straight up attack you and die.
No, he just laughs a lot. Okay, elixir is good to have. So let's see if we can... oh, if only we had the longsword!
Longsword is a good weapon.
Well, in this case, it actually...
Lance dudes. Use it with a good unit.
I don't think... I mean, I think maybe he would have been able to get the kill with the killing edge, but I don't think the steel sword...
Never know.
No, we'll never know. Okay, so I don't like using Marcus, but I think... Wow.
Then what have you been doing for the last 20 chapters?
But I don't want these guys to live. So... I'm just gonna kill one of the nomads with Marcus, and then I'm gonna put Hector in front, so Hector gets the kills. These nomads aren't super scary because they don't do a lot of damage, but they can still, like, if you have some units on low health, they can, like, chip them down. It's really fucking annoying.
Yeah, and this is one of the few chapters where the enemies take advantage of a choke point by, like, this Mangs is in a hurry to get the gold.
Yeah.
Because they try to get in the way, you can't get past, and you can't really kill them on enemy phase very quickly unless you have, like, a promoted Raven or something, or Hector one-shotting them.
When I was relatively new to Fire Emblem, I thought that you had to use the sleep stuff on Legolt to get him, because I just couldn't. I couldn't make it there in time. So
it's not a bad measure, I guess, but the sleep staff has pretty bad accuracy in this game when used by like a low magic Priscilla or something.
Yeah, but no matter what I did, I could never get to Legolt in time because I just couldn't play proper enough. So the only thing I could do is put Sarah here and like sleep him from here, and I was like, that was.
Do you remember the accuracy of that sleep staff? Because I never used the data staffs in GBA games other than FE6.
I think it's like, if I remember correctly, I think it's 60 or 70% at base.
Nah, that's not as bad as I thought it would be.
But Legolt's resistance isn't fantastic. He only has 4 rest, so he's relatively easy to put to sleep. Alright, so, ooh. This
is fucked, because you didn't heal her.
Yeah. That's not
good. Go Fiora.
I guess it's gonna have to be Fiora who deals with her. I mean, let's see, will this guy still, if I can somehow deal... Wait, 4 damage. Does Lynn deal more than... Fuck! Lynn was so bad!
Of course Lynn does not deal more than 4 damage. He's a 2-star unit.
Is he a man now, Mecha?
Basically a man.
I guess I could just open this door. But I gotta make sure Priscilla doesn't...
Just Lynn die, yeah. Good idea.
I can put Lynn here.
Yeah, okay, and then Priscilla gets attacked. What have you really accomplished?
Nothing.
I guess you can use Raven, and then dropping him up there was useless. You might as well have that Raven to take care of the Armor Knight to begin with.
That would have been preferable, but now we'll never know. Okay, so, yeah.
Fiora needs like 3 turns to take care of him. Send Oswin over or something. Oswin can't make it either. Damn.
Nah.
So bad. I always have Oswin like javelin through that wall at the archer.
I might as well.
Killer bow is like droppable.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Well, it's one of the few safe ways to get him, other than like one-ranging him once the wall is broken. Because like at some point a bunch of reinforcements will come and break through that wall, because that's what enemies in this chapter do apparently.
Ooh, Barry stuff.
There's like a bunch of fighters coming out.
Yeah. Okay, so now I think
bad.
I mean, honestly, Fiora's a good unit, but Armor Knights are not her specialty.
Dude, Fiora, I trained for my rank run, got like 4 strength level ups in a row.
Wow.
Best unit ever.
Does she have like a 25% strength growth or something like that?
Nah, 35.
Fuck. This is actually pretty bad for my turn count. I had hoped Hector would kill that guy. There's a lot. This is actually, as you said, one of the few chapters where Eliwood is actually slightly better than Hector in some circumstances, because his rapier is just better at killing the Cavaliers.
It's more accurate, but sometimes Hector one-shots them. Like, that guy had a sword, but most of them usually have lances. So
Yeah.
I think it's just small sample size, basically.
So my hope is right now that maybe Kanas can get one of the nomads, and then...
How about you have... Don't you want Kanas to, like, to help clean up the choke point on the left?
That
Like, Lowen is doing fine.
might be a better idea, yeah.
Who cares about those nomads?
Fuck.
We want to get to Legolt. Yeah, apparently this one has the right AI. Rip.
Fuck. Yeah, there's a lot of reinforcements on this map. You gotta be very careful, actually. Oh wow, the funny part is that if Matthew could actually stolen the door key and gotten some experience, but I guess
You can
that's...
still do it.
Uh,
Don't like it, make a big difference, but man.
Can he
They
discard
did
and
make
then
it
steal?
happen. Yeah, you can. It's like trading.
Yeah, but why bother?
Just discard the silver card, it's fine.
Yeah, right. Good advice, Mecha. Very good advice.
I'm basically teaching Mangs how to like separate good advice from bad advice by saying things like that.
You're
The
supposed
Devil X one, he kind of failed that test.
Fuck that Devil X, man. Alright, so, I think I'll
You're
heal...
stuck.
Yeah, I'm
You're
stuck.
so stuck.
I'm very stuck. I'm very stuck.
You have been outmaneuvered, my friend.
I think the best idea probably to do here is to open this door with Fiora, and like she can do a lot anyway. And then what I'll need to do, I think I'll send Hector to deal with these guys, although there is this guy. And Hector isn't really that good against
Confident against mages in their ilk.
He's not very confident against mages in their ilk.